What's up, Soul Nation? Ginger Prime here, and we've got some Microsoft Xbox Series X Xcloud news to discuss today. If you guys are interested in this industry coverage as it relates to next-gen hardware, let me know in the comments below. Typically, I love talking about action RPGs here at Ginger Prime, but there is still a passion that I have, obviously, for hardware and cloud gaming, just in and of itself as an experiment in an ecosystem around gamers. It's truly fascinating to me. I don't know if you're interested, but if you are, please let me know. And if you're not, let me know as well. Because honestly, I want to make this a channel that we all enjoy. Anyway, so let's go ahead and dive in. And we're going to discuss Microsoft is going to be revealing some more Xbox Series X news, as well as news on Project xCloud next week in replace of GDC. If you guys didn't see my video talking about Phantasy Star Online 2's release date, or release beta date for the 17th, in that video I teased that the 17th is a big day. And this is a part of that. This is a part of that big day because they're going to be doing some live streams, bringing us a number of talks coming at us. So I'm going to detail out the full schedule here in this post. But if you guys aren't aware, this is being referenced from hothardware.com, and Brendan Hill writes up this article. I'll include a link in the description below if you're curious and you want to dive in. Anyway, so Microsoft, like I've said, has already given us tons of information about its upcoming console, but Phil Spencer has gone on record saying he is not done. In fact, we talked about this over on Double Barrel Gaming. We were on the Primetime Gaming podcast, both Chris and I, for Work to Game, and it was a heck of a great time. Obviously talking about just the revelations, what we're excited about for the coming Series X alone. And I don't want to start a console war in the comments below because I am an all-system gamer. I love and I'm excited about PS5, and I can't wait for more information. But there's a big breath there, and it's where is this news? And I don't think Sony really has to worry too much because they are the market leader, but at the same time, I mean, just with everything going on in the world, I just wonder when that's going to happen. And Microsoft is hitting they're checking the box. They're in the news every couple of weeks regarding their next gen hardware. And I'm going to tell you this right now. That is marketing 101. You don't want to give them time. And even if they don't have Series X news to cover, I guarantee you, hands down, you'll see some kind of Mixer announcement. You'll see them sign a new streamer. And even if it might just seem like just this weird game, etc., it's just constantly hammering home that they are serious about this next gen console war, and they're not going to be caught off guard. They're not going to make the mistakes they did back in 2013. Anyway, let's go dive into the article. It says, like I said, they're going to host a number of talks both on March 17th and 18th. But the most interesting stuff is actually going to be happening later that day at 11:40 PST on March 18th. Microsoft is going to hold a live stream event called Series X and Project xCloud, a new chapter in gaming. It's likely that they're going to be giving us more details on Series X hardware during this event, but also on how the hardware is leveraged to make immersive experiences with Project xCloud. If you guys haven't heard the rumors, one of the biggest issues that people have is hey, you have to download a game, you have to patch a game. However, as internet improves, and I'm not saying that it's ready, I'm not saying that this is mainstream yet, but as it improves, one of the technologies they're looking to leverage in Series X is the ability to tap into the streaming side of it so that you purchase a game, and let's say it's got a patch, let's say it's got a download. Well, it's going to toss you into xCloud, so you're streaming that game while it's downloading in the background. Obviously, if you have the bandwidth for you, this will help alleviate it. This helps remove that delay. I tried to go play Horizon the other day, and I had a 30-minute patch. I had to update my Xbox because I hadn't booted it up in a while, and it was a 30-minute patch. And I just went and I did something else, and that's just so tragic. I want to be able to dive into my games, and it seems very petty. Like if I was back in college, I was like, what would I be complaining about? But with kids and family and life, you know what? Things just come up, and I'm going to try to leverage every bit of that that time to bring and have to gaming whenever possible. So anyway, here's the schedule. Let's dive in. So day one, March 17th, they've got the Welcome to the Game Stack Live. This is also again taking their GDC panels and bringing it out here. 10:25, how Coalition built Gears 5 to be more accessible. 10:45, building accessibility in your games. They have an 11 o'clock panel, the changing nature of today's game industry. 11:35, they have another panel, how to be intentionally inclusive in your game design. 12:15, what is Microsoft Game Stack? 12:30, the importance of live ops. 1 o'clock, rare, building Sea of Thieves with live ops mentality. 1:35, what it means to run a game studio in conversation with Turn 10. and then 2 o'clock, maximizing the impact and reach of your independent games with the ID at Xbox team. I think these times are also in Pacific time, so keep that in mind. Add 2 if you're Central time like me, Texas boy, what up? Anyway, then day 2, March 18th, 10 o'clock, previously on GameSec Live, kind of summarizing. And then how In Exile used creative interaction with Derives Wasteland's development. Hello, Heart Center. And then we got 1040 panel to how online services are defined, the next generation of game development. At 1140, this is where Series X Project Xcloud, new chapter in gaming. And then 1240, the spark of creativity that drives Double Fine. And 120, what's new in DirectX, the ray tracing, the mesh shading, and obviously more. So specs-wise, Series X looks like it is coming in hard. Now, as far as it goes, when it comes to cost and price, I've got my own theories. I don't think this is going to be cheap, but Microsoft sounds like they're ready to compete. PS5, it's already been leaked that it's going to cost $450 a unit to make, so expect that to be probably around a price of $500 unless they're really going to try to come in and undercut and have a little bit loss just to be competitive with Series X. Okay, so I don't really care to spend as much time on hardware specifically. It's great. Oh, a teraflop. I've got more teraflops than you. That's all well and good. For me, it's going to be about the games and the services, hands down. Now, Xcloud and mostly, more importantly, Game Pass is a service that I don't think I will ever leave. Just like I'm either sub to Netflix or we kind of do bounce around in that space. Game Pass, I've got so many really great games. They keep delivering such value to me. I cannot wait to see what they do with it and as they expand on it. As we gear up to go from GDC into E3 this year, there is so much that still is left on the table that we don't know and that we don't fully comprehend. And this is where I think PlayStation, from a games perspective and a library perspective, is going to offer the best competition. However, Microsoft has been spending a ton of time over in Japan. So ultimately, honestly, every time the game's systems reset themselves, it offers an opportunity for gamers to win. And that's all it's about. I want a strong Sony, strong Microsoft, strong Nintendo, heck, even a strong Google. Like, just because I want all of them to be strong, competing, continuing to invest money into the passion and games that we love, because gamers will win that way. So let's hopefully not destroy ourselves as a community in the comments below. I'd love to know your thoughts on this. Are you going to be tuning in to these events? I hope to be as well. And if we do try to cover them, we'll try to do them live, and I'll include links and stuff like that if you guys follow us on any of our live streaming platforms, Work to Play, or over on Twitch as well. So anyway, again, like I said, my name's Brian, this is Ginger Prime. If you guys feel like I've earned your subscription, hit that sub button, join the Soul Nation. We hope to have you back, where we talk about video games, and we love talking about video games. So guys, I think it's going to be a crazy couple of weeks as we barrel into spring, as we gear up for Phantasy Star, as we learn more about Godfall and more. There's so much that's just coming on the horizon. I hope that you come along on this journey with me. I thank you for being here and watching this video. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.